Welcome to Science, Chapter 4 Metals. Disclaimer. Be careful, there are a lot of activities involving hammer and fire. The topics to be covered are physical and chemical properties of metals and nonmetals, reaction with acids, oxygen, water, bases, displacement reaction, and usage of metals and nonmetals.
Physical reactions of metals and nonmetals. Activity number 1. If you hit a weak nail with a hammer, the nail will bend. If you hit a bit harder, it might as well turn into a sheet. The property of metals by which they can be beaten into sheets is called malleability. The most soft metal which can be used for this purpose is gold. You can see a gold sheet over here.
Metals, of course, are good conductors of heat. So, this is the second activity. In the kitchen, have you ever tried touching a pan when it's kept on the stove and you've started the stove? Very quickly, within the first 15 to 20 seconds, you realize it becomes extremely hot. Why does this happen? This is because metals are good conductors of heat. That's another reason why we all have metal utensils.
Why are handles made up of plastic and wood? This is because plastic and wood is a bad conductor of heat, and if the handles are made up of bad conductors, we won't end up burning ourselves. You can also say that the plastic, rubber, and wood are bad conductors of electricity by activity number 3.
So, make an electric circuit as you have learnt in the earlier classes and try putting three things in place of the switch. You will observe that the circuit won't be completed and the bulb won't light up.
Ductility, the property by which metals are made into wires, for example, copper wires and aluminium wires. We are sure you have never seen coal wires.
Or plastic wires for that matter.
Sonorous, the property by which metals produce a ringing sound. This is why we only see only metal bells in temples. Activity number 4. Try making a wooden bell and see if it can produce a ringing sound.
By that, you don't really have to carve a bell out of wood. You can just try and see if you can hear a ringing or a clanging sound when you hit two wooden pieces to each other.
Lustrous, the property of metal which makes them shine.
Gold is indeed lustrous. Now let's look at chemical reactions with metals and nonmetals. Reaction with oxygen, water, bases, and acids.
Reaction with oxygen. You all know about something called oxide, don't you? Well, if you don't, you can try activity number 5. Burn the magnesium ribbon and observe the oxide which has fallen down to the surface. It is actually the ash of magnesium ribbon. But don't forget the safety gear of goggles, harmful rays of light, gloves, and if possible even a coat. And please do not forget tongs. If you don't want to do it so badly, please ask your teacher to perform this activity in the laboratory for you.
Indeed, and do all these experiments under adult supervision. We are in no way responsible.
Observation of your previous activity. The bright white light comes and then after it goes, you can see some oxide formed below on the surface of your table. The same is formed of iron, just that it doesn't have to be burnt. It is brown in color. You can see magnesium oxide and iron rust. Thank you so much. We will see you in the next video.
Thank you.